3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so Pokemon Pocket just a new trailer for the new set coming out on July 30th, I think it is. So here we are to react to it. I believe we already know it's going to be Ho and Lugia, so Gen 2. When we get Feraligatr EX, Typhlosion EX, Meganium EX maybe. Maybe not Meganium, they kind of like to shaft one of the starters over, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Here we go. There's Lugia, there's Lugia. That looks like Ho. Yeah. Yeah, Ho and Lugia, let's go. Okay. So, oops. Didn't see that. What's that? Phoenix Turtle has 8 damage and put a water, fire, and electric type energy from your energy zone. Attach them to one of your benched basic Pokemon in any order. Okay, so that sounds like that sounds pretty good. You can just add them. I mean, that's just 3 energy. I mean, 3 energy for 3 energy is pretty good. 3 energy cost, so maybe use like green with that. Okay, I assume this is meant to be used with Lugia here because you have to pair them up together. This is discard a fire, water, and energy electric type Pokemon from this Pokemon. So you'd probably want to stack with a Ho-Ho twice and then do this. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, that's what it looks like. So if you have like I don't know, Dawn and like Flareon EX, you could also work that in, and go for water energy, I don't know. But it seems alright, seems alright. It costs 2, looks like as well. 150 health, could be higher, could be higher. That's good. Yeah, so for Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. Okay, so we're definitely getting Meganium, Typhlosion, Feraligatr, but I don't know if we don't release the EX in this trailer, then we don't know. They're gonna be extra basics, like not EX, yeah. Baby Pokemon coming in, okay, nice. Okay, shiny Gyarados. Ooh, what was that? That's a different Gyarados than we usually have. You may discard any number of your bench water type Pokemon. This has 40 damage for each bench water discarded this way. That's kind of ass, dude. Like, you don't have a lot of cards in your deck, so discarding it all for 1 attack is kind of like it's bench water type Pokemon. So at most you're getting 140 out of this attack. That's not great because then you have to reload another 3 for the next attack. It might work. I don't know. It might work, but it doesn't look that great. 130 health is also not amazing. Okay, we got Umbreon and Espeon EX. So for Umbreon, you got once in your turn. If this Pokemon does an active spot, you may switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has damage on it. Okay, so that's like a free Cyrus. That's just a free Cyrus. Instead of having to use a Cyrus, you can just use Umbreon if it's an active spot. Okay, that's really solid. That's really good. That's gonna be really annoying as well, but that's really good. That's really good. And then for Espeon, once in your turn, if your Pokemon is in the active spot, you may heal 3 damage from one of your bench Pokemon or one of your Pokemon. Okay, so it's kind of like a counter to Umbreon. You know, if you have a Espeon, you can like heal so that the Umbreon doesn't tag it in. But it's not really enough. But that's still cool. Still cool. You can make it work with Eevee. Okay, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? If we go back a bit, can we see it? Okay. Switch out one of your active Pokemon that has damage on it for one of your... Okay, so it's basically just a green, but like... if it has damage. So I guess if you have Snorlax that has 4 retreat energy, you could use this card, but overall, I don't know why you'd use that over green, you know. For silver, your opponent reveals their hand, choose a supporter card from the you find there, and shuffle it into your opponent's deck. Okay, that could work. If you do like if you like find a Cyrus, like they have a Cyrus, and you just like want to make sure you can't use it, you could use that. That could work. I mean, you could always pull it like first draw, so it's not the best. Especially if they've drawn all their cards, it's not the best, but it could definitely work. It's definitely not bad. What do we have? If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, put it into your hand. It's okay. So you can just get a second try with the Pokemon. So you don't have to use like say you want like 2 Oricords or something like that in your deck, but you don't really want to fill it up with 2 slots. You could use this instead of like bring 2 Oricords. You could bring that and then use it for any other Pokemon, but. That seems pretty solid. That seems pretty solid. I mean, it only works against damage, so like Greninja attacks, poison, fire, burn, or anything like that, it won't work. Only against attacks, so I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how good that is. Um, Move off water, fire, or electric type energy from one of your Pokemon to bench Pokemon. Okay, so that's good. That's gonna work with the Lugia, obviously. So we'll see how good that actually is, but that looks solid. That looks solid. Yeah, whole Lugia. And when is it? July 30th. Okay. Um, in the caption, I don't know if you can see it down there, but it says July 29th down there. So we're just gonna guess July 30th because play it safer. July 30th, and the new season should be ending soonish. So yeah, we'll get our glasses from that, and you can use them on this pack. Lugia looks kind of good, but also kind of bad. Like you need 3 energy, so you can't really accomplish that without Ho-Ho. So I don't know. It could work though. It could work. It's not the end of the world. But keeping Ho-Ho alive is not exactly the easiest thing because you have to build up 3 energy and then attack twice for Lugia to be properly built up. I guess you could get one attack in, but even then, that's not amazing. One attack is like that's a lot of work for one attack. So you ideally want 2 attacks from Lugia. So I mean, overall, it looks exciting. Looks exciting. Hopefully, we get a Typhlosion EX, Meganium EX, and Feraligatr EX. Hopefully, we get that. If we get that, my main business. Umbreon looks solid. I mean, not solid. Umbreon looks amazing, and Espeon looks okay. It looks like a great supporter card, especially with the EV backs you're using on EV team. You could heal the 30, then I think it's 20 per EV back, so you get 70 health in one turn. And then you can even use a Nurse Joy or whatever other healing. So there's a lot of healing you can do with Espeon. And Umbreon just looks like a new Cyrus, which is annoying for me, but what can you do? You got silver now, so what can you do? That's gonna be it for this reaction. If you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff, and yeah, I'll be streaming this when it comes live. I'll do a pack opening. It won't be that much, but I'll do a pack opening. If you guys want to watch this live on Twitch, I'll see all that stuff down here. All right, peace.